Hello, my art viewers. Welcome back to my channel. You are seeing the art of inside impressions, and today we are going to discuss and we are going to do complete portrait of Kristen. So this is my really favorite art because it came super good and it is exactly as the reference image, and I did it in a span of 2 days and it took 6 hours completely, but I added only 1 hour video. So in 1 hour I'm going to show complete portrait, so please do wait with patience and do observe the things, and everything is clearly mentioned and I'll explain everything. Okay, so here we are going to use and we are using the canson Bristol paper of 180 GSM, and of course we are going to use staedtler pencils only, and we are using now 0.3 mechanical pencil. You know why we'll use 0.3 mechanical pencil when we are dealing with eyebrow hair? Because the each strand should come so thin, it should look like real. So how real hair should look, so that look you need to create using this thin pencil. So that's why I'll use and I'll prefer mechanical pencils. So once again I'm saying, whenever you apply a layer using any pencil or using any mechanical pencil or something or other, you are applying a layer, then the next step you should remember is you should first blend it properly, either using the makeup brush or other blending tools like blending stump, tissue paper. So preferably we don't use tissue paper and cotton pad when we are drawing the hair, because hair should be not blended properly and it should show the hairy look and the messy look. So that's why I don't use tissue paper or cotton pad or cotton cloth when I'm drawing hair, eyebrows, eyelashes, etc. So do remember this pro tip in order to achieve the realistic the messy hair. Okay, so yes, we are going to use complete grades of pencil from H to 6B. So HB, B, 2B, 3B, 4B, 5B and 6B we are going to use of staedtler brand. Okay, and the and this makeup brush is of Babila brand. Remember, this is Babila brand and you can directly purchase from Amazon, and these brushes will do the job so perfectly, and while blending this art tones it is the best brush. Okay, so do purchase if you require. I'll provide links below, so do ask me, do comment me, do interact with me, and let me know which video or which artist you like and which portrait should I do next, or I'll keep up and I'll do later. But do let me know which portrait I should do for the next time. Okay, so this is of A5 sheet, and if you don't have this A5 sheet, do try the small drawings, because as my last video is really a small drawing project and I literally enjoyed this, and after I did that I got to know many details and I got to know how to handle and how to hold and how to balance the shades easily. So just one artwork I did, but amazing results I could see, because I controlled my whole pencil up to like 5 to 6 hours doing that mini artwork. It is really a straining and it is really painful thing for the eyes, I know, but you can practice much more in order to enhance and to see the progress in your artwork. That is what you are looking for. So if you are looking for, do try the smallest drawing ever and explore the really small drawings, so that the thing you will get the perfect outlines, perfect control and balance in shades, and you can directly go and apply on the biggest challenging art, so that art will come so properly and you'll really enjoy the results. See, trust me and try the small arts and you'll see the amazing results. So I used to draw only the big ones, so big arts, but probably I don't know. I started the small arts A5, uh, A6, and all that. I can feel my improvement in this artwork. You can see the results, you can wait for it, and I hope everything is going properly and the outlines are done using this grid, the grid maker for the artist app, and I could draw directly the small markings and all, and I managed to do the outlines. And then we grabbed our mechanical pencil, the 2B, HB, 3B, and all to draw eyebrows. Now we are dealing with eyes, so eyelashes. So I prefer to draw eyelashes using this mechanical pencil only. Yes, later I'll add different grades of pencils, that is, I don't matter, but starting I'll use this thinnest pencil, so that we can call mechanical pencil, in order to get the sharp edgy look. So yes, once you are done with any layer, do again blend. Do make sure you are blending properly, don't be in hurry, and do enjoy the process always. So don't be in hurry to complete the portrait or a piece of artwork. Do for the perfection, not for the time sense or not for completion, okay? So this is my rule and I'll follow it. I'll do perfectly, not I'll not consider time factor. Yes, time factor matters a lot, but don't work for the time, work for the passion, work for the improvement, work for the progress, and work for the perfection. At last you'll be happy from this. And this is a really good and interesting artwork, so I'll definitely attach the link of this reference image. If you want, I'll attach it. And yes, I want to say about my tools. So tools used, I already said about my art paper, canson Bristol smooth paper of 180 GSM, and staedtler brand pencils we are using, staedtler 0.3 mechanical pencil we are using, and the thin blending stamp we are using, and Babilla brand makeup brush we are using, nid eraser will use, Tombow mono zero eraser will use, and other things what not, will use all tools, but we are going to use it so effectively and efficiently. So to watch it completely and know how to use, how to blend, how to manage, and everything. So let me add a little song for your refreshment purpose. Do watch it completely and I hope you'll enjoy it, and I'll later come and I'll see some other factors. guys, I'm back again. So here you are seeing the tiny blending stump which I'm talking before, and this is the most effective tool in my art kit because it does a job so perfectly, and I prefer this in really minimal and tiny region where you can't do with like earbud, or you can't use this makeup brush. So I'll use this tiny blending stump in that region. So if you want to learn how to make blending stump at your own place, I added a video to my playlist, that is tools and tips playlist. You can go and watch there, and you can make at your own place. And then, so the productivity and the progress is really going great, and I am loving this eye, and it is coming so perfectly. The skin texture around the eye is really super amazing. And if you don't know how to draw the skin texture, you need to just add cross hatching lines, and that is using H grade pencil. You need to blend. Then you need to add here and there dots using Tombow Mono Zero eraser, and then you need to blend. So next step you are going to do with HB pencil the cross hatching lines, and you are going to blend again using makeup brush. So here and there you need to draw this dots and texture using Tombow Mono Zero eraser again, and then you need to blend. So that is what you are going to do with the skin texture here and there ports and all. So that is all you need to do with the skin texture. Once you are done with this eye, so we are going to draw this here and there lines according to the hair length, according to the hair direction, and according to the highlights only. So this is 0.3 mechanical pencil, so I am drawing using that tip only. So this will give the sharp and really thin highlights, so that's why I prefer this. Once you are done with this process, we are using HB pencil, and we are doing according to the hair direction. Remember this small and easy tip, always work with the hair direction, hair length, and the way hair is going, that way you need to follow, and don't draw here and there extra additional dark brightest hair. So don't do according to your imagination, do according to the reference image, the lightest tone, the dark tone, everything you need to do according to the reference image only. Otherwise it will look completely different from the reference image, and you will mess up the things, and it will look really worst. So this is all from my experience only. So if you practice properly, you will get the amazing results, and know what are you doing before you practice, and learn and write some key points of your learning, and what you need to learn more, what you need to practice more, what are the things you don't know how to do, or what are the things you are lacking the perfection. So always write these things and practice on the things which you don't know properly, and then you can mix and match, and you can create a good portrait. So always prefer to learn the individual things like eye, eyebrow, nose, smiling lips, like open lips, closed lips, and the hair bun, loose hair, different styles of hairstyles. You need to learn, like many things are there to learn. So learn the individual parts, so that you can know the part where you need to practice more, and you can concentrate more on it. So I felt like I'm weak in doing hair before, so I practiced different hairstyles, I practiced different hair and all methods, I experimented, and now I am good at doing this hair also. And as a beginner artist, previous year I found myself as I'm lagging behind the perfection. I couldn't get the perfect portrait when I was trying to do. and the lips was the really toughest thing to me to draw, and this open lips with teeth, it was really challenging to me to do, but now I overcame it because of just practice. So practice the things which you don't know properly, and then you will definitely get the best results. Believe in me and try different individual parts, and then you can all do the perfect portrait. Okay, so let me add again a track for you, and you'll just relax, and again I'll come and I'll um talk something or other. So please watch complete video, and bye. So this is all about the hair and I hope you enjoyed. So here the first highlights which we gave using this mechanical, like without lid pencil, so this using this sharp tip. So it is all about the white highlights, so you can see properly. And not only because of that, but I used Tombow Mono Zero Eraser to get the sharp highlights. And the skin texture on the face is really easy. You need to just balance the tones, and I'm not giving any pores and skin texture on the face. I'm just blending the tones and I'm balancing the light and dark tones. That's it, because it is of E5 and we can't do that much, and it is not worth doing. Yes, it is worth doing, but here in my reference image I can see just shades of skin tone and there is nothing to do. So that's why, to get the exact picture as the reference image, I am not doing much. I'm doing exactly what I can see and what I can feel. And I did really some extra factors also. So around the eyes, the skin texture is not so good in my reference image. It is having the blurry effect, but I could manage to do the skin texture with my experience and my practice. So you can experiment things, but it's okay to add some little different factors in order to get the perfect portrait. It is all up to you. At last you should be happy and you should be satisfied with your portrait. Okay, so here again I'm using the blending stump of the thinnest one in my art kit and the this brush. So what I did for the skin texture is I didn't used any pencils for shading and I didn't provided any cross hatching. I just directly rubbed my makeup brush, so that is having some charcoal, sorry, graphite powder, and the messy brush I rubbed against my artwork, and this provided me the cool tones on her face. And I managed to get the balance in the tones using this paper stump and the tissue paper. So I blended it properly to get the smooth look. And here her face is not much gray, so it is almost white in color, but I added little gray tones in order to get more attractive look. So this is what about the skin texture, and this is really easy here. And if you want to learn the more complicated skin texture, you can check out on my channel. There, I provided a video on the complete skin texture, the pores and freckles and all. So you can really enjoy and you can create mesmerizing skin texture using that video alone. So in order to get the balancing tones and all, this video is more than enough. But when you want to get and when you want to achieve the hyper realistic look of skin texture, you need to definitely watch that video. Okay, so this is what we are talking about, the skin texture. And coming to our lips now. Now we are starting with the HB grade pencil. The same rule we are following for everything. Yes, I prefer HB for the first grade or the H. And for the skin texture, I'll go for the 2H, H and HB, so on. But we are not doing the same technique for the every part. But in this portrait, I used almost HB for as the first grade. So once you are done with the outline, now we are filling the lip with the texture of the lip. So texture of the lip, for the texture of the lip, you need to draw different shapes and the different lines. You can see on the lip, right? So when you don't know how to draw it, you need to observe your lips carefully and you need to know the skin texture on the lip. So here we are using pencil eraser from the Kohinoor brand and the earbud. So you can see here earbud, one side I attached needle eraser and one side I am using as the earbud only. So let me show in the further video. This Tombow Mono Zero Eraser will play a definitely good role when you are dealing with the skin texture and the lip texture and whatever the texture you are working on. So it will give the sharp and really tiny highlights which you really require. So this is the earbud I'm talking about. So one side it is of needed and one side it is of the normal earbud. So I can use both sides and I can give highlights and I can blend easily with the one tool only. So this is the way I created myself. And here we are again filling the lip, giving the skin texture all over the upper lip. And here you can see the messy skin texture, sorry, lip texture. And again I'm blending, and again I'll give using the Tombow Mono Zero Erasers. So this is a repetitive process. So this is a process you need to do until you achieve the really satisfying texture on the lips. So this is really long process but worth doing. And this is all about the upper lip, and once we are done with the upper lip we'll go for the teeth and the lower lip. Okay, so this is all about the upper lip. So texture is done. Here we are going to add shadow for the upper lip, and the shadow will play definitely a good long role, and this will give the good look of the hyper realistic lips. So you should not always forget the shadows. You should always prefer to add shadows whatever you can see and whatever you can feel in the reference image. And we are using the same HB grade pencil here also. So the shadow is almost done. The shadow will complete the shadow later, and the corner of the lip we are adding the dark tones, so that is a shadow again. So I'll prefer adding shadows first, then I'll just blend it with the normal tones and I'll mix and match. So this is my regular process. So you can see my previous videos also how to control shadows and all. So how that way I'll follow it, and this is really good. So whatever lines you can see on the portrait, I'm erasing it because I'm done with my all markings and all, so I can manage now. So that's why I erased it. So if you're not sure about the markings and the directions and the tones or something you need to give the, that is really important, so don't erase it. So here I'm comfortable in erasing, so that's why I prefer to erase it. And in this way again I'm using mechanical pencil here. So always remember, teeth will not be completely white. You need to provide shadows and the gray light gray, so that it will look like a shiny effect and all. So remember, don't do really white teeth. So that is not the right way to draw teeth. Always you need to provide shadows and everything you need to do. So let's see what we are going to do here. And here I'm using the tiny blending stump again. So here I'm not using any pencil to fill the gum of the teeth. So here I'm just like rubbing against the paper in the circular motions in order to get the darker tones. Repeat this process until you are satisfied and the tones are really matching according to the reference image. Always compare to your reference image so that you will get the correct tones and you will get the correct shadows. So here we are filling the below teeth this dark shadow. Once you fill this thing, you will really see difference in your lips. Okay, so this will give the complete realistic look when you will fill the dark tones. Okay, so this is what about the dark tone, and again I'm really darkening the corner of the lip, so I need to match these tones according to my reference image. So that's why I'm darkening it, and later we'll blend it properly. So I used 6B grade here directly. So see here I'm spreading across, in the sense you need to balance to the normal skin. So that is here normal gums. Okay, gum here is not so dark, so make sure you are not giving so dark tones. And yes, I'm using just the tiny stump only again. I'm just dragging the graphite. You can see, right? I'm just dragging the graphite, in the sense it should mix for the normal tone. So here also on the teeth, I want to give the shadow using this paper stump only. Let's see what I'll do, but I prefer using this stump only. And Tombow Mono Zero Eraser we are using here in order to correct the teeth shape. So teeth shape should be exactly accurate, otherwise it will look really bad. So it will look really different from the reference image. So make sure your teeth shape is really good. Okay. And yes, I'm giving this shadows using this earbud. So here I prefer earbud because the earbud is really round and you can get the big shadow look than the paper stump. Okay, so we are almost done with the teeth and we are going for the lower lip, and here we are filling it with the circular motions. And yes, I explained everything for the upper lip. So the same process here you need to follow. And yes, the lip texture and everything you need to give using a HB grade pencil or the blending stump and the Tombow Mono Zero Eraser also. So the same repetitive process. So I don't want to explain again. So let me add a small track and enjoy this track. And yes, I'll be back within few minutes. the final touches I'm giving for the ear. So I couldn't do ear before, and seriously and frankly I want to say I forgot to do this. So that's why again I remembered, yeah, I need to do this ear. So I am again back with doing this ear. So this is really quite easy because it is half ear and it is covered with the hair. So this is really easy. So we are using the earbud here and we are blending and we are getting the exact tone as the face tone. Okay, so some highlights you need to provide, that is secondary, but it is quite easy, right? So yes, we are almost done for the day and we are just adding highlights and the adjustments we are doing. So this is all about the Kristen's portrait artwork. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you really enjoyed this video, please do like, share and comment below. And if you are seeing my channel for the first time, this is artist Bhavna, and please support me further to reach more. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned and stay connected. Stay safe, stay happy and happy learning. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I really appreciate your patience. Bye.